student, welcome to my channel online tutorial by Vishali. So today I am starting with a new topic which is fluid dynamics. Okay, in this fluid dynamics, this is video number 1, chapter 1, kinematics, equation of continuity. So fluid dynamics is usually studied in the courses like BSc, MSc and some engineering branches. So in this video we will discuss with you about few definitions, and these definitions will help you for understanding of the chapter more clearly. Okay, if you feel my videos are helpful for you, so please subscribe to my channel and share my videos with your classmates. First definition is hydrodynamics. Hydrodynamics or fluid dynamics, both are the same thing. Hydrodynamics is that branch of mathematics which deals with the motion of fluid or that of bodies in the fluid. That means it is that branch of mathematics in which we studied about the movement of the particles of the fluid, the state of the fluid, the motion of the fluid. If we do the study of such type of particles of the fluid, or we study about fluid, such subject is called as hydrodynamics or fluid dynamics. Okay. What is fluid? Fluid is, you know very well, it's like water is a fluid, milk is a fluid, anything which has a capability to flow. That particular substance is called as fluid. Now next is shearing stress. The two types of forces act on fluid elements. Okay, two types of forces act on fluid element. One is the body force and the other is the surface force. So two types of fluids are acting on the particles of the moving fluid. One is the body force and other is the surface force. Is like this. This is a pillow pipe and water is flowing from one direction to the other direction. So what is body force? The body force is proportional to the mass of the body on which it acts. While the surface force acts on the boundary of the body, so it is proportional to the surface area. Here I have shown a diagram. Okay, if I am taking a particle at a point P, then the surface area of that small portion is represented by ds. The normal stress is occurring on that particle, okay, is shown by small n. The surface force occurring on the particle, and here it is the shearing stress. Two more things I want to tell you. One is we use mass we use many times the mass formula in this chapter. One formula for the mass we use is density into volume, and the second formula which we use is mass is equals to density into velocity into area. Okay, these formula we use in this chapter. Now viscosity, by the itself, by the mean, that what is viscosity. Viscosity is that property of the real fluid as a result of which they offer some resistance to the shearing or the sliding movement of a particle. Okay, it means when the particle is flowing, the force which is act on a negative direction, which decrease the speed of the movement of particle, that force, that negative directional force is called as viscosity. It is also called as friction. Okay, it is also called as friction. Now the same it is written here. Viscosity is also known as internal frictional force, okay, or internal friction of the fluid. I hope this is clear to you. Now next definition is flux. Flux across any surface. The rate of flow, that is the flux across any surface S, is defined as integral with respect of S is density into velocity Q into N into the small surface area ds. Okay. Now flux is density into normal velocity into area of the surface. This is the flux. Now these two definitions are very important. One is the Lagrangian method and the other is Eulerian method. Lagrangian method. The fluid motion may be studied by two different methods. The fluid motion can be studied by the help of the two different methods. First method is Lagrangian method, and this is very important method because throughout the chapter different derivations will be done by the help of concept of this method, Lagrangian method. If this is a pillow pipe, water is moving from left to right direction. Okay, if I'll say any of the particle of the fluid is at a point P, and you know that pillow pipe is a three-dimensional body, so the coordinate of pillow pipe will become ABC. Okay, after a time t, means after a small time t, the particle reach to a point Q, then the coordinates of the particle will become XYZ. Okay, but this XYZ and these ABC will depend on the time t, because by the help of a time the particle moves from one position to another, and that's why the position of the particles will change. Okay, now let's start with the definition. I think that will be more clear to you now. Now this method, any particle of the fluid is selected, okay, and its motion is studied. Let a fluid particle be initially at a point, this we take a point P, and the coordinate of that point is ABC because it's a three-dimensional body. After a lapse of time, let the same fluid particle be at a point Q and its coordinate be XYZ. It is obvious that XYZ are the functions of t because the particle is changing its position with respect of time. Okay. Now since the particle which have initially different positions occupy different positions after the motion is allowed. Yes, that means if I'll take any 2-3 particles to read about their movement, to study about their movement, particle A, B, C. Now, if I'll say after some time, particle A remains here, B will reach here, and C reaches here, the particles will change the different position, will occupy the different positions. Hence, the coordinates of the final position, that is XYZ, depend on ABC also. Why? Because from P to Q, the particle is moving with respect of time t. So the final position of particle will surely depend upon the initial position. Yes. So we can write the final position. X is a function of ABC and time t. Similarly, y is a function of ABC time t, and z is a function of ABC time t. If the motion is everywhere continuous, if we say the motion is very smooth, is continuous motion, then the functions are also continuous, so that we can assume that first and second order partial derivatives, second and first order partial derivatives of with respect of ABC and t exist. Okay, it means if we have a final position coordinate x, so then we can say the velocity with respect of x position we can find, and acceleration with respect of x position we can find. Then how it will become? See, dx by dt can be represented by this. Okay, and this can also be written as del f1 by del t. Okay, similarly dy by dt we can write like this, and we can write del f2 by del t. Similarly, we can find the acceleration d2x by dt square, which can be written as like this, and we can also write it like this, del 2 f1 upon del t square. Okay, so it is written that we can find the first and second derivative. So component of acceleration of a fluid particles, x double dot y double dot z double dot were, x double dot is d2 f1 by dt square, y double dot d2 f2 by dt square, z double dot d2 f3 by dt square. Okay, now this is all about Lagrangian method, Eulerian method. In this method, any point fixed in space occupied by a fluid is selected. Okay, any fixed point space is selected. Any point which is fixed in space occupied by a fluid is selected. That means if I'll say the particle is here, okay, then after some time particle will at some other position, and these positions are fixed. While in that we are studying about the movement of a particle, while here we see about the fixed position. So that means this position will not change with respect of time t. So we observe that change in the state of a fluid, and we observe the change in state of the fluid as the fluid passes through these points. Since the point is fixed, so x, y, z and t are independent variable. It means their first and second order derivative does not exist. Okay, so we cannot able to find the velocity and the acceleration components in Eulerian method, which we find in Lagrangian method. So this is all for this video. If you feel the video content is clear to you and if you want to know some more questions about it, you can comment me in a comment box below. Please subscribe to my channel and share my videos with your classmates. Till then, goodbye and take care, and thanks for watching my videos.